Some of them not so much, due to, like I said, there was like when we came out with a product, a safety product for a ladder, and it was during the housing boom. No, otherwise, I wouldn't have been sitting here today. I would be sitting in the French Riviera right now. But it was during the .com, and then all the investors went there, and then the house industry fell kind of through the floor instead of falling through the roof, and so that did not work out well. So it's a little bit of an expert, but it's also listening and noticing certain things. But if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just some great scholar, blah blah blah, with a mind that's so powerful I could run a nuclear sub, that's not going to help you very much too, because a lot of these guys are relying on their, let's face it, some people have really super good brains and they don't have to make maybe as many mistakes. But in the real world, it's like, I think the soundest advice for what we're trying to do here is, okay, how are you going to stick with your goal? I mean, that's great if you have a dad like Tiger Woods that's just on you all the time, and then you're talented, and on top of that, and then you got the work ethic. I can't go to my kid and say, all right, we're going to be a good golfer. We're going to do what Tiger Woods does, because it ain't going to work. We'll get about as far as Dick's Sporting Goods to look for to buy him a golf bag, and I'll be all, hey Dad, what did I do wrong? How come you're dragging me here? So we have to figure out what's right for us too to be successful. It's going to take a different ingredients, and so here we are. We're getting the information out there, and then figuring out what we're going to do. And it's not like, let's say you're 40 years old, listen to this. It's not like you're going to start selling used cars because you love it. But within your span of knowledge and what you can do to make a profit, what is it? And then when we figure out what it is, just double down on the education and everything else. And that way, the old saying, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And the only way to make that happen is to, if you can't find something you love to do something until you get really good at it, and eventually you'll learn to love it. Boy, I haven't seen that many Russians in a parking lot since Red Dawn.